It's the little things, a quiet walk, two people, a night that says more than a lifetime could, a story built on glances, laughter, and the unspoken weight behind every pause. A love not born in thunder, but in the hush of something real. Chapter 1, The Walk. The moon hung low that night, lazy and golden, as if it too had nowhere else to be. The pavement was warm from a long summer day, and the streetlights flickered like they hadn't decided whether to sleep or stay awake with the two of them. She walked slightly ahead, always leading but never too far. He let her, half amused, half entranced. Her bare shoulders caught the dim light, her hair tied up in that messy knot she never meant to make look beautiful but always did. He had his hands in his pockets, his hoodie too thin for the cool breeze, but he didn't care. "Why do you always walk ahead of me?" he teased. She glanced back with a smirk. "Because you walk like your thoughts are too heavy. Someone has to pull you forward," he chuckled. "Maybe I like watching you lead. You make the night look easier." She rolled her eyes, but her smile gave her away. Chapter 2, The Sidewalk Confessional. They passed a house with wind chimes singing to no wind. She stopped suddenly. "This one," she said. "I always loved this house. Why? Because someone still believes in magic. Look, glow in the dark stars on the porch ceiling. That's commitment." He leaned in, looked up, and saw them, plastic stars glowing faintly. "How many times have you walked by here?" he asked. "Hundreds," she said, "but no one ever noticed the stars." "I think you notice the things that most people miss," he said, and meant it. She looked at him, her expression softening. "And you listen to the things I don't even say out loud." Silence fell, not the awkward kind, the kind that wraps around you like a blanket, the kind where both people feel seen. Chapter 3, Conversations at Curbs. They kept walking. No destination, no plans, just feet shuffling in rhythm and hearts hanging by threads of what if and I hope. "Can I ask you something?" she said suddenly, eyes down. "You can ask me anything." "Why me, out of everyone? Why do you show up for me?" He didn't speak at first. He just looked at her like she was the last familiar thing in an unfamiliar world. "Because when I'm around you," he said, "I don't feel like I need to be anyone else." She looked away, blinking fast. "You know I'm not perfect, right?" "Yeah," he said. "That's the point." Chapter 4, The Park Bench. They sat on the old bench in the park, the one that groaned every time you sat down but somehow still held the weight of late-night confessions. Fireflies danced in the trees like sparks from invisible matches. "This feels like a movie," she whispered. "Yeah," he said. "Except in the movie I'd probably say something brave. Try me." "Okay." He cleared his throat, nervous. "If this were a movie I'd say, I've been falling for you since the first time you started laughing at your own jokes and didn't apologize for it." She stared at him. You remember that?" "I remember everything. You wear blue when you're sad. You sing when you think no one hears. You pretend to hate sunflowers but you always look at them too long to convince me." She bit her lip. "You make it hard not to love you know that?" He blinked. "Say that again." "No, say it." She grinned, eyes suddenly glassy. "You make it hard not to love you." Chapter 5, Little Things. The sky turned deeper, the kind of dark that only shows up after 1 a.m., when the world's gone quiet and the stars feel brave enough to shine without apology. They kept walking, slower now. Her hand brushed his, and for once neither of them pulled away. "Do you think this is real?" she asked softly. "What do you mean? Us. This moment. Or is it just one of those things that feels like something only because we want it to?" He stopped walking. "I think the world tricks us into thinking love has to be big, explosive, dramatic. But I don't think that's true. I think love is..." He looked down at their hands, now tangled. "Love is this, just walking beside you. No map, no plans, just us." She exhaled, shaky. "It's the little things, isn't it?" He nodded. "It's always the little things." Chapter 6, When the World Returns. Eventually they reached the edge of the night, the place where morning starts to crawl into the sky, slow and silver. They both knew the walk was ending. She paused. "I don't want to go back yet," she said. "Me neither. But we have to, right?" "Yeah, but we'll walk again, same time, same stars." She looked at him, then leaned in, forehead resting against his. "Promise me something, anything, when it gets hard, when the world is loud again. Promise me we'll remember tonight. The quiet, The stars. This walk. He closed his eyes. I'll remember for both of us. Chapter 7. Later that day. The world did get loud again. Work, doubt, life, chaos. But in the middle of it all, he'd get a text. Meet me at the bench? And no matter what, he would go. Every single time. Epilogue. Years later. He's older now, so is she. They walk a little slower, their hands still brushing, still holding. She still wears messy buns. He still wears that hoodie with the too thin fabric. But now they don't talk about what it all means. They don't have to. They just walk. And the moon walks with them. And the stars remember. Because it was always the little things. It still is. And it always will be.